A 16-year-old just posted his steroid stack to his 50,000 followers, and the comments are full of people asking where to buy it. This isn't just one kid making a stupid decision. This is where you end up after months of scrolling through fitness content that keeps on telling you you're never going to be enough unless you look a certain way. I lost 150 pounds, so I get it. I know what it's like to hate your own body, to look at content online, comparing yourselves to these fitness influencers, thinking you don't look good enough, you'll never be lean, you'll never be satisfied, never be happy. But what is happening now is different. Fitness content has turned into a pipeline. It starts off innocently with you wanting to get better, more muscular, fit, more good looking, and then all of a sudden, the algorithm starts feeding you extreme content. You see teenagers on your For You page recommending steroids, talking about peptides and experimental drugs like it's normal fitness advice, which is exactly why I'm walking you through this pipeline today, how it works, why it's so effective, and why we need to talk about how it's changing the minds of an entire generation.
I absolutely swear to you that nothing on earth tastes better than having abs feels. Lean is law. If you are lean, you are just automatically more attractive and you feel more confident.
And this is the issue that I'm talking about, because this advice seems very harmless. He's telling you to get lean, to get more good looking, you'll be happier because you achieved your goal. But the underlying message is nothing is more important than being lean. You cannot starve yourself and expect all of a sudden, because you look a little bit better than before, your years of unresolved trauma and self-hatred are going to vanish just because you achieved a six-pack. If you want to be lean, then by all means, do it. But do it in a way that is sustainable. Not everything has to be less important than your physical appearance that the majority of people aren't even going to give a single fuck about. Your only joy in life is not supposed to be the way you look. There's so many things that you can aspire to be, so many things that are worth having in life, simultaneously to being active, physically healthy, and looking good.
Here's my full day of eating to look like an anime character.
And here is the next example of someone that has no other goal but to be shredded. For what reason do you want to achieve this type of body?
Waking up, hydrating, 2 litres of water and a Monster. First meal of the day around 5 p.m. Yogurt, fruit.
His first meal is at 5 p.m. Most people have their dinner at 5 p.m. He eats his first meal at 5 because the first meal he actually has is a Red Bull and water. And for those of you that don't know, caffeine is an appetite suppressant.
Dinner, 3 pieces of a lean cut steak, egg whites, 2 eggs. That's it.
This kid is starving himself. And for what? Is it online validation? Is it self-hatred? Is it discipline? Because I know from experience, when I used to do stuff like that, I did it to punish myself because of my own self-hatred and my own hard standards on myself. I didn't have control over other aspects in my life and I felt inadequate, and that is why I thought the only way to get back this control is by dieting hard, by punishing myself. Every time I messed up, I increased my calorie deficit. That is damaging. It's damaging to you, to your mental health. It's going to be damaging to your relationship with your body image, with food, and the way you look at yourself. And here's the problem. Because once you're convinced that being lean year-round is mandatory and natural progress isn't getting you there fast enough, the algorithm already has a solution for you.
This is what it really feels like to be on steroids. When that first wave hits after your first pin, bro, you just feel alive. Weights are gonna move like toys. You catch your reflection mid-set, and for the first time, you look like the guy that you always imagined. Sex, training, focus, it all just clicks.
It's the natural progression of social media fitness content. If you can't achieve your goals on your own, the natural way, then you're gonna pivot to exogenous hormones. Now you've got influencers glorifying the use of steroids, painting it like it's the wonder drug that'll make your life 10 times better, no, 100 times better than before. And you look at yourself in the mirror and you see the reflection of the person that you always wanted to be. The only issue is that this overglorification completely neglects all of the negative effects that steroids can have on your body. And I haven't even touched upon the negative side effects steroids have on your mental health.
You mentioned from personal experience being aware of the dark side of anabolic use. What is that?
Anxiety, like you would not believe. Every day that I'm on high doses, I wake up in the morning afraid of the rest of my day. Intrusive thoughts. I think about violence all the time. Another one is a marked proximate reduction of IQ. I'm not as smart right now, and I can feel it. It's this fog, an inability to perceive a broad spectrum of positive human emotion. Like all I feel is rage.
This is especially sad because many kids are going to see this and they'll feel compelled to take steroids because right now they feel inadequate. And then we see kids like him who are the direct consequence of what this fitness content is telling them to do. They go onto social media, they scroll for maybe 2 minutes and they'll find a myriad of fitness influencers on steroids, living their best lives, being rich, being successful, having girls, and looking like Superman in his prime. And the issue is that for them, this becomes normalized. Looking like a normal, natural guy isn't appealing anymore. His physique before looked fantastic. He looked great, better than 90% of people that lift consistently. He could have gotten to his end physique if he just stayed consistent for 2 or 3 more years. But obviously, delayed gratification isn't something that is desirable anymore. You want progress, you want it instantly, and you need it now because that will make you rich and famous, and that always equals to happiness. Let me tell you, when I was losing weight, I was considering taking steroids because I thought that they may be the shortcut I need to finally achieve the body I've always dreamed of. But even then, I was scared. I had a line that I wouldn't cross. There was hesitation, there was fear. Now all of that doesn't exist anymore. Now we have kids recommending peptides, experimental drugs, research chemicals that haven't been tested on humans, let alone in long-term studies. And they're being sold to you as if it was the most normal gym advice. Young people are going to be inspired by this transformation and will want to know how they achieve it. He's banking on their insecurities. And that is the big theme of this video. You are banking on someone's insecurities to sell a product that you're affiliated with.
Right, so I get a lot of messages asking me what are the best peptides to be on at 15, or if you're planning to take them as a teenager.
And then we see many young people like him that are proponents of peptides, giving advice to other young teenagers as if they are an authority on peptides and their use in teenagers. They don't know what they're doing. They're just being influenced by people who look like someone that they aspire to look like. This kid barely looks like he's lifting. He's not maximizing his gains. He hasn't maximized or optimized his nutrition. What he's doing is jumping to the last possible resort. Keep in mind all of the potential negative consequences that I've outlined for steroid usage apply to peptides. Many influencers, celebrities, bodybuilders over the past years have died due to steroid abuse, and peptides have side effects that we don't even know about yet. If you ever consider taking exogenous hormones, only do so after you've maximized your natural progress as a natural. There's a pattern here. Every single piece of content that we've looked at today has one thing in common. It's selling dissatisfaction. You're never lean enough, never big enough, never good enough. That is the business model, and it feeds on your insecurities to thrive. Let me show you what I mean.
I am genuinely small. Like, I know I keep saying it over and over, but I hate when I feel like this because I know I'm better than this.
If you clicked on this video because you're deep into fitness, comparing yourself to fitness influencers online, wondering if you need to take it further, this video is for you. The people promoting this stuff profit whether you succeed or destroy yourself trying. They don't care about you. The algorithm certainly doesn't care about you. But here's the reality. The respect that you're chasing doesn't come from being 8% body fat or looking like Ronnie Coleman. It comes from being someone worth respecting. I lost 150 pounds and I don't look anything like these fitness influencers. And I'm okay with that because I learned the difference between health and obsession. I am happy with where I am, and you can be too. If you want to escape this pipeline, then start by curating the content you're consuming. Subscribe for more analyses like these, and let me know if this content resonated with you. Also, let me know what I should cover next. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves.